to... everybody calm down for a minute. Let me just keep things clear for the record. Why do you want to divorce your wife?
Sandra's a good mother, yes. Would not put that past her, but in our marriage there was too many problems.
There wasn't that many.
Sandra is very, very emotional. We lost our first little girl when we got married at 15. I accepted the responsibility and I married her at a young age. We both were young. And when Ashley died, it did a lot to Sandra and a lot emotional, and I asked her to see some help. Yes.
I wasn't that hurt. Not to the point where it caused so many problems in our marriage.
Well, she has a right when you lose a child.
Oh, yes. I mean, I understand that. I tried to get her help. I asked her to go ahead and see somebody for help. And she just said, I can handle it. I can take it. Don't worry.
Yeah, but you should have been there for me to hold me.
Sandra,
he did not even hold me.
Sandra, I was there every time. Yes, I was.
You didn't even hold me.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I came home from the hospital. I mean, I'd had her a couple days before. I came home from the hospital, laying on that bed, holding a teddy bear while he played the Super Nintendo. I was crying. I was so hurt and upset, and he couldn't hold me. He couldn't.
I've taken care of this girl for 2 years. 2 years, okay? Now, taking care of somebody is fine. Taking care of somebody is fine. But when you can't take care of yourself, and then violence comes into the picture...
I can take care of myself.
I don't think so.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
I don't.
Well, I do.
Well, now
I think my family does too.
Now that I've left you and let you grow up on your own, you're right. You have been doing good for yourself.
You need to grow up.
And I want you to... It's fine where it is. You need to learn...
Brian, how did Kim come into the picture? I'm still trying to get an answer.
After I decided not to be with Sandra anymore, Kim was a friend of mine. I didn't have many friends because I wasn't allowed to talk to anybody.
Lover, get it straight.
I had to talk. I talked to people, and I was talking with Kim, and she was always there for me emotionally. She always confronted me with the different sides of what. Me and Kim didn't become sexual until in about the middle of June.
Oh yeah, right.
Our child was conceived.
I have a letter. I have an empty condom package that was in your pocket. Please tell me that you did not use it.
Why Kim? Why a coworker? Why a person who's babysat? Why her friend? Why wouldn't you go across town if you had to?
Answer it. You're here to answer. Why Kim?
Why Kim?
Why couldn't you pick someone I didn't know?
I'm
you
sorry
had to pick
that
someone I was close to. I
knew.
trusted. I even trusted her with you, and look where it got me.
Let's see what Kim has to say. Let's bring Kim out. Come on out, Kim. What are you doing in front of your wife?
Right. Supporting Kim.
You can't support me.
Emotional support.
No. Emotional support. She's got her family.
Now, is it all right if I bring Stephanie out? Come on out, Stephanie. Stephanie, Stephanie, did you know Larry was married when you started an affair with him?
Yeah.
Why did you start an affair with him?
He told me that his wife had left him and his kids and that he was legally separated.
Were you ever separated? Larry, how do you feel now?
He lied.
He did?
You know. And then when his wife come back, I said, we need to stop seeing each other and everything, but he didn't want to. And the way I figured, if he wanted to put his wife and his kids on the line for that and his job and everything, I wasn't losing nothing. I wasn't cheating on anyone.
Well, you got a baby. What are you going to do about the baby?
I'm going to raise my child. You know, it's up to him if he, wants to be part of her life. I'm not going to deny him that.
Larry,
but he said that he did, and then he turned around and left us all alone when he said that he wouldn't.
Larry, you're getting a pretty bad rap here. What is it you want to ask her?
If you knew he was married, what the hell were you doing messing with him? I'll start tripping on you. I will. If you don't know,
ladies,
you knew he was married and he had you setting up your child and your husband.
Listen to me.
She asked for it.
Listen.
She has no right disrespecting me.
Everybody. This lady has been waiting very patiently. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, Larry, now you see what kind of scene just went on here?
Exactly what I wanted you to say. Thank you.
You sitting up there with that smirking on your face. You been sitting up there with it. Your wife is just sitting up there and listening to you. Sitting up there like a smug.
She told somebody, though, I don't know who, that she was intentionally trying to get pregnant. She was not on birth control, and
So
she
why
told
didn't Larry
Larry.
try using the condom then?
Question is, you live in...
Go out with your friends, have a drink, and know that he's going to be okay. Michael, I will never trust. I don't trust him.
Let's hear what Michael has to say about all this. Michael, come on now. Michael, you got a hard row to hoe here. She has said she loves you. That would make me very happy. Do you love her?
Yes, very much. I wouldn't be here.
Okay. I would believe that you would not come, and it's not. This is one of the hardest things you're ever going to have to do in your life.
Yep.
What happened?
Starting back from when I first met Terry, she's always had male friends quite easily, and starts out that way, you know what I mean? And I worked career life with a major corporation, and I was gone a lot of times from home. I'd come back home and find, after work, 12 hours, 14-hour shifts, I'd find her with men there at the house.
Were these men
These men were
romantic?
friends of hers.
And were they, in your mind, were they romantic men for her?
No.
You knew they were just platonic friends.
Well, you explain platonic friends to me after you find them with
Do
your...
you think she was having affairs with these men?
I felt that way after a while, yeah. After you beat a dead horse for 6 years, you finally get it.
In your heart, do you believe your wife has had other affairs?
Now, no.
Now,
Then
no.
I did. I know what I did was wrong. I did have an affair, and unfortunately, a young child was born out of it. And that was very unfortunate because I didn't find out till 7 months later that I had a child on the way.
Do you think he's been honest with you now? Completely honest?
No, because as a matter of fact, now that we're here, I remember one time when he started having his little things. I mean, he was going out with a group of friends he started going out with, and now that I'm here, I find out how it all started, and that was, I feel, was a little bit sooner than he tells me the affair had started. He tells me it started later on down the road. Well, now he tells me, I remember one time he came home from work and he said, I'm invited to a pool party. And I said, can I go? And he said, no, these are my friends. And I said, well, okay, go ahead and go. Well, now I realize, I found out he started the affair that day. He went to a pool party, they got drunk, went skinny dipping. He slept with this girl.
Sleep with her that night.
You told me you slept with her that night, Mike. You said you got her in the pool.
Sleeping
Okay,
in
and
the
so I
pool.
felt like it was an orgy because there was a party going on. They all went skinny dipping. He went with her, and it all started from then. I mean, she would go to my house. I would see her at the shoe store where he worked. I would go there, and I'm just like, and at first I really didn't want to believe it because, like I said, I've had a weight problem. He always kind of told me about my weight and, you know, maybe you should lose a little bit of weight. Well, this girl was not... She was not thinner than me. As a matter of fact, I thought she was heavier than me. So I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I kept thinking, no.
A long view. We have lost Larry, Stephanie, and Donna. Now, did you see Donna as she was going out?
I did, Sally. I
What's...
think you're inviting her to be here was the best thing that you could have done for Donna, because she and I had an opportunity to talk about her life and her value as a person. And you don't walk out on love, as Larry did. And this is the beginning of a new life for her. So this show has done something wonderful for her.
It's hard to talk about people who aren't here. What is Stephanie's deal? Why did she just wanted to get pregnant by somebody?
Yes, exactly. And
She
there are
just-
a lot of women that want that. They want nothing more than to have a baby and to connect with the nurturing of a baby, not a man. And there are a lot of women out there that do that.
Then what's Larry? Why couldn't Larry talk to her?
Larry,
I mean, he said, I didn't want to be here, and I said, thank you for coming. It matters to her.
Yeah, it's his own stuff. He's not really connected to himself. And he can't possibly connect to her.
Okay.
And she needs to know that she deserves a heck of a lot more in life. She needs that nurturing. She told me she has no one. And I told her she's got us. She's got me. She can call me. I want to be connected so that she builds up her life, builds up her self-esteem and self-worth.
She told me that she thought that marriage was going to work, and I told her I don't think so.
You know,
now, what are you,
Sally?
Waterworks, here? Would you like to deal with this, please?
I really like to take you and
try to play as fair as I can. I hope I play fair. So you said you wanted to say something that you hadn't said. What is it?
Yeah. Well, the first thing I wanted to say is I didn't just go out and try to get pregnant by just anybody just so I could have a baby. I told him beforehand that he had to use protection because I could get pregnant. He didn't want to. I mean, after all this time, you know, and I didn't use it because I did want to have a baby, but I said, it's up to you. You got a wife and kids and everything. I said, if you get me pregnant, you're the one who's going to have to face that responsibility. And then he just told me that he wasn't married, told me he was leaving his wife. He didn't love her. He only married her because she got pregnant. She left him, a month-old baby, and an 8-month-old baby, came to New York, stayed for 2.5 months. And that's when I met him. And he just, you know, when she came back, I tried to break it off with him before I got pregnant. I said, your wife's back, we can stop this, we can leave it alone. He didn't want to. He said he was getting a divorce.
Stephanie, it's up to you, though, to make the choice. When you hear there's a guy that did that, why would you ever want to be with him?
He didn't do it. I mean, by then it was already too late.
Why would you
point.
ever
She
want
does.
to
She
be
doesn't.
with a
She does
guy
not
who has
associate
that
with this
past?
guy. She does not talk to this guy. The other woman, calls, harasses.
We have to find out who you are.
I'm her sister.
Okay.
She calls. She harasses my sister. She had my sister's mail switched all the way to another town. You know, she like sends little messages through her friends to my sister. You know, we don't bother this girl. These two are married.
Never
but
both of them are out doing it to other people. She got pregnant, didn't know who the dad was, and so she got an abortion.
Where are you in all this? What do you want from this, Stephanie?
What do I want from it? Either he can do what he's supposed to do, he could be her dad, or he won't. I will be her mom and her dad. That's the only thing. They called the show. They called the show and wanted me to come here to try to fix their marriage.
Stephanie,
I did not break their marriage. It was already broke.
Stephanie, you be her mom and dad, because you will be a better mom and dad than having